big news coming in at the top of this bulletin, and this is about the Delhi riots case. The bail plea hearing in court filed by Umar Khalid, Sharjeel, Imam and others in the Northeast Delhi riots of 2020. ASG Raju repeats several inflammatory content from Sharjeel, Imam and Umar Khalid to bolster his arguments that bail should not be granted. Remember, even yesterday in the Supreme Court, the matter was heard, and at that time as well, ASG Raju, in fact, had played a video clip as well of the inflammatory speech that was made back in 2020. Harish, my colleague, is now joining us live right now for more on this. Harish, it is the second day of the hearing today. What has happened so far?
Yes, that's right, Hina. Once again, ASG Raju, appearing for the Delhi Police and Prosecution, has played a video, this time showing the act of violence, the violent incident which happened during the Delhi riots, especially in the Chandbagh area, when, according to him, when the police tried to use mild lathi charge and asked the protesters to leave the area. They had indulged in heavy stone pelting, and also some members had fired, in which he says that a head constable Ratan Lal died of a bullet injury in the clash, and also he explains, he also details several inflammatory comments made by Sharjeel, Imam and also Umar Khalid to instigate riots and create communal problem in the entire area, several parts of Delhi, and once again says that this is not an ordinary violence, ordinary protest or dharna, but a regime change operation aimed at destabilizing India's internal harmony and international standing, and they had instigated riots and violation of public order by citizens. Not only that, their act clearly falls under the definition of terrorism under the UAPA Act. That is why the Delhi police is emphasizing that though they had spent 5 years, even before the trial had commenced, they are not entitled to bail because the Supreme Court must consider the grave offence committed by these accused. They are also done. They had done act, in fact, endangering India's sovereignty, integrity, and unity, and also pointed out to several comments made even against the Supreme Court's Article 370 judgment and also Triple Talaq judgment to instigate people, and says that, and even the delay on their part was they are responsible for the delay
Harish,
in the
what
trial.
you're telling us, because this is sensational. Of course, on one hand, attempts are being made to oppose the bail Umar Khalid and others have sought. But on the other hand, the prosecution, you are telling us, is arguing how the actions of these accused actually fit the UAPA definition of the Terrorist Act. I think this is new in this particular case, isn't it?
Yes, Hina, the ASG Raju, the Additional Solicitor General SV Raju, who appears for Delhi Police, emphasizes on the definition of a terrorist act under UAPA and stresses that the activities of the accused fall squarely under the definition given in the statute. He also says bombs have been used, firearms used, petrol bombs, and also there's a charge of firearms also, and there's a post-mortem report to that extent, and also says that there were calls to deprive the Delhiites of basic essential needs like milk and vegetables. That is an economic offence. So all these offences fall under the UAPA, and these are very, very serious charges against them, apart from instigating riots, communal violence, and provoking people to violate public order. So all these come into a very grievous offence, very grave offence. Therefore, they are not entitled to bail, though they have spent 5 years in jail. And for that also, for the delay in trial also, delay in commencement of the trial also, the ASG is blaming the accused, saying that they had abusing the sheer process of judicial process. They have been filing frivolous petitions. There was cooperative non-cooperation as far as the court proceedings is concerned, they themselves were responsible for delaying the proceedings, and they should not be allowed to draw benefit from their own act, apart from the grave offences they have been charged under. So even as we speak, the hearing is going on. The Delhi police continue to fight in the Supreme Court to deny bail to Umar, Khalid, Sharjeel, Imam and 4 other accused in the Delhi riots case.
Right. So yesterday during the hearing, it was said that intellectual terrorists are more dangerous. And today, of course, a case is being made as to how their actions actually are tantamount to that of a terrorist. This is extremely significant. Also, Harish, tell us a little bit about the reference to that chicken neck comment also came during the hearing.
Yes, Tina, the Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju also saying that there was a violence in the chicken neck area, and the entire motive of Sharjeel Imam was to sever Assam from India. He said that Assam should be separated from India. We have to break India. And also yesterday he had said, remember, Hina, that there was an attempt at overthrowing the government, saying that this is a pro-Hindu government which is against the Muslims. So we have to overthrow this government, and the process should start from Assam. He has said that the chicken neck area should be severed and Assam should be separated from India. ASG Raju goes on to say that Sharjeel Imam's movements began in Assam. Assam was the place where he started. He conspired and colluded with several terrorist activists, and also conspired against the Indian state, and has done several acts which were an affront on India's sovereignty, unity and integrity. A very, very serious charge leveled by ASG Raju as far as the bail hearing of Sharjeel Imam is concerned, and emphasizing that since Sharjeel Imam is accused of several grave offences, the fact that he has spent 5 years in prison already, that should not be considered. Even for that, he himself was responsible, as he had filed several frivolous petitions, abused the process of law, and there was collusive non-cooperation as far as the court proceedings is concerned.
Right, Harish, thank you very much for the moment for joining us. We'll, of course, be coming back to you for more on this developing story. Viewers, the hearing for the bail plea is underway in Supreme Court, and this is about the 2020 Delhi riot.